Osho! How's everything doing and going, and how was your evening? Or it might be morning, whichever it is, depending on where you are in this part of the world. Or that part of the world. This. Okay. Hey, I got some good news for you. Yes, alright. Listen to this. This is in James chapter 4, verse 3. Let's start there. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God. Now, a lot of people tend to overlook this a lot. They do. I mean, they really do. You know, when you look into the Word, I mean, it's unadulterated, you know. I mean, it is just out there, you know, plain and simple. A lot of times we get our needs and wants confused. We think that we should get what we want, and then we ask God for what we want and we don't get it, you know. Well, the thing was, it's not because God doesn't care, it's because we're asking selfishly. Our wants is not needs, and God sees our needs, and He will give us our needs if we put Him first. Put Him first. All right. Excuse me, but anyway, and he talks about being a friend of the world. And if you're a friend of the world, you're an enemy of God. Well, the thing is, if you're hobnobbing with all those who are anti-God and accepting, what would be the best way to put it? If you're accepting their philosophies, their train of thoughts, accepting, I'm just going to throw things just as examples, but you can add more to it if you want. Just think of it. I mean, okay, let's use terminologies here. Sexy. You know, you got to look sexy. You know, guys, men and women are falling to that. That's the things of the world. That's not of God. Okay? So, alright, then you got, about you gotta be hip with the things, in with the end times, go with the flow. And like the go with the flow can be run anything from music to clothing and stuff, trying to fit in and being people you are not. A lot of people say, I'm doing my own thing. No, they're not. They're imitating others. That I've been out there in the world, done all those things, and know that that's the truth. It's a simple truth. It's not really about, I'm doing my thing, man. It's my bag. No, it's not. It's someone else's baggage, and you're just trying to be them. That's the thing, But I mean, you can add anything you want to that. But I think you're getting a point about following in on even like evolution and theories and stuff, and you're going off all these contingent stuff because all the what the world says you should do. This is how you should behave. That if you're doing good, if you don't believe in kissing a girl or having sex with a girl or with a boy or anything before marriage and stuff, they'll say you're out. Yeah, that's bad, and they make you think that's bad, and you start to think that way. All right, that goes to show you're influenced by the world, and when you listen to it, what have you become? A friend of the world. And then when people tell you that you're being square and stuff, and then you say, "Yeah, it's what my mama taught me," or I mean, that's what they did, Yeah, I know, or you make excuses and stuff. I mean, no, you stand up, because one day you're going to be called to account for that. But we don't receive things because we ask for our own vanity. It's all about us. Okay, in verse 8 it says, "Draw nigh to God, and He will draw nigh to you." Simple. I don't need to add anything more to that. Was simple logic there, and it's God's logic, not man's logic, and it makes sense, and it's simple. Draw nigh to God, and He will draw nigh to you. Okay, he says, "Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness." And listen to this. "Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up." He did not say to exalt yourself, to make yourself up to be somebody and everything, and He will lift you up higher. No. Sometimes when things, is all going wrong, there's times you might have to ask, are you lifting yourself up? Have you gotten too big for your britches, so to speak? On your high horse? You might need to come down from it. Yep, you might need to do that. And then humble yourself before the Lord. And don't be almighty. Come down and be humble. Be meek and gentle. Just submit to the Lord and His will. And you know what? Then He will lift you up. He will. Not you, but He will lift you up. And in those prayers He will hear. He will give you your heart's desire if you have a humble heart. And see, a person who really wants to please God, their desires is to please God, right? And your desires is not to ask for anything that's selfish and vain. God will meet your needs, not your wants. Yeah, that's good news. He can do it. So turn and trust in Him, for He can deliver. He can heal. He hears. So shalom, my friends, and let that good news sink in, because you can have your deliverance today. Whatever it is, it's right there waiting for you. Shalom and ha-ho. Gugeu.